Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on these dipping powder nails. So I did these nails using the Ink London Acrylink dipping system, and it's the first time I've ever used a dipping system before, and I was pleasantly surprised with the results. So I'm going to be doing two looks, a covered pink and also a French ombre. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So before we jump into the tutorial, let's talk about the products I'm going to be using for today's nails. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using the Ink London Acrylink dipping system, or the ADS system. And first up, we are going to be using the base, and this is the resin base that the acrylic will adhere to. So next we have the top coat, and this is basically used to encapsulate the whole extension for added strength and durability. Next we have Activate, which is used to set and harden the enhancements, so they are just like gel and acrylic and will be durable. Then I used 3 acrylic powders by Ink London. I first used Mrs. Clear, which is obviously their clear acrylic powder. I then used Sydney, which is a really beautiful cover pink. And then lastly I used Lapland, which is their white acrylic powder. And the great thing about the Ink London dipping system is you do not have to buy separate powders. You could go ahead and use any of their acrylic powders with their dipping system. So now that we have all of the products, let's jump right into the tutorial. So I've already gone ahead and measured out my tips, and I will go ahead and leave those tips linked in the description box below. But now I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of nail glue onto the edge of those tips and then apply them to all of my nails, making sure I have applied them straight and that I have pinched down the sides so those little wings stick to the nail. So I've already trimmed the rest of my nails, but I'm going to show you on my middle finger. So what I first do is go ahead and just snip off the tip just above where the letter is, and I like to leave it a little bit longer so I have more filing room, because filing is still something that I am learning. So I go ahead and use my stork scissors and snip the sides, and then I tidy up that nail with my 180 grit file, making sure to file in the sidewalls and also the tip. So as you can see, I went for a medium length coffin tip today. So what I'm going to do now is take my 180 Ink London buffer and remove the surface shine from all of my nails, and I'm going to do this just gently, making sure I mattify that nail. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I bring that tip flush with the natural nail, and again I'm taking this really gently. It looks like I'm going crazy, but I have sped up the process. But you just want to make sure you're bringing that tip flush with the natural nail while being gentle not to remove any of the layers of your natural nail. Then I remove any dust with my scrubbing brush, and now using a lint-free pad and the nail dehydrator, also by Ink London, I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate my natural nail plate. Next is an optional step, but according to the Ink London website, if you suffer from lifting, go ahead and add Prime Bond or their primer pen. So I have Prime Bond here, and I'm going to go ahead and add that just to my natural nail on all of those nails. So now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the dipping powder nails. So to start, I am applying an even layer of the base, being sure to avoid the sidewalls and the cuticle area, because this will cause the nails to lift. So as you can see, I'm taking my time and adding a nice even layer to that nail. Then I'm going to go ahead and dip it in at a slight angle into the clear powder, and I'm going to use the clear powder as a base for my dipping powder nails on all of my fingers. Then once I have allowed it to sit in the powder for about a few seconds, I remove my nail and then tap off the excess, and then I'm going to repeat the process on all of those nails. Then using a soft glitter brush, I'm just going to buff off any excess powder from my fingers. Then I decided to start and try an ombre nail first. So I first applied the base again to the bottom half of the nail, going just above where the free edge of my natural nail is. And then I dip it into Lapland, which, as I mentioned, is the white acrylic powder by Ink London. So again, tapping off the excess and using my glitter brush to gently brush off any excess dust. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the top half. So I apply the base again. This time I am going as close to the cuticle as I could get without actually touching it. And then I'm going to dip it into Sydney. And then again, I brush off the excess. So to work on the blend, what I decided to do, and this I probably wouldn't suggest because it kind of made my nail really bulky, but it did help with the blend. But what I did was add a line of that base again. And then I first took a brush and sort of added Lapland and then added Sydney just above it to get a slight blend. But as you could see, when I brushed it, it wasn't quite ready, which caused the nail to slightly bubble. But it was totally fixed with some filing. But then I went in with the pink and then repeated the process with the white until I was happy with the thickness of my nail. So for the rest of the nails, I decided to use Sydney just as a full cover nail. So I'm applying the base coat evenly to all of the nail, dipping it into the powder, leaving it for about 2 seconds, removing it and then removing off the excess with my glitter brush. And I repeated this process maybe about 3 times. But what I will say is I need to practice a little bit more because I found the apex area, I didn't quite get it as nice and neat as I like. So I wasn't quite sure if I had to keep adding the powder or as if there is a specific way to build the apex. So that's something that I need to work on. But for my first time, I was pleasantly surprised with how easy this was. And compared to doing gel or acrylic nails, they were done in probably 15 minutes, which I think is an absolute legend. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply the top, and this basically just encapsulates the whole nail, so the whole enhancement has a little bit of added strength and durability. So this dries, doesn't need any UV light or anything like this. You just apply this evenly to all of the nails. And what I also found great about this product is it really does apply like a regular nail polish, so it isn't as like thick, or it doesn't have like a major formula that is hard to work with or anything like that. It was merely just like painting your nails and dipping them in powder. I thought it was an absolute breeze to do, and I actually really like the application of the nails. Again, as I mentioned previously, I do have to work on building the apex, but if you get the right ratio of powder to the base and the top, then I think this is going to be a fabulous way to do your nails really fast. And then the last and final step in these enhancements is to go ahead and add the activate. Now, what you want to remember with this activate is that you do not want to brush it on the nail per se. You want to kind of like just add a liberal amount, because if you touch your brush to the still wet top coat, it's going to harden your brush. So you kind of want to use a liberal amount and sort of evenly spread it along the nail, if that makes any sense. So this is what my nails looked like once I was finished filing and buffing. So as you can see, you could completely leave them like this because they do have a nice little shine to them. So this step is completely optional, but I decided to go in and add a layer of the Ink London Eye Gel Pro Finish Gel Top Coat. That was a bit of a mouthful, but I absolutely love this gel top coat. It has the most amazing glossy finish. So I applied this to all of the nails, and then this goes into an LED light for 30 seconds. Then I used the Ink London gel remover to remove the sticky layer and even out that surface of those nails. And next I applied my hand cream, and now I'm going in with my cuticle oil and then massaging this into my skin. And that's the last and final step in these dipping powder nails. So guys, that's us finally reached the end of today's video, and I really hope you enjoyed watching my first attempt at dipping powder nails. And as always, I will leave the links to all of the products that I use in the description box below. I really love this system, and I do truly believe that it is absolutely perfect for beginners. So if you're looking for a product that's a happy medium between gel and acrylic, then I would definitely say give these a go. Unlike polygel, they don't require too much work and they are done in a few minutes, and I absolutely love the end results. I really loved these powders by Ink London. I thought they complemented each other really well. So as always guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, and on this channel you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notifications bell. And remember, if you stayed to the end, use the word pineapple so I know. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.